All right. Good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for today. I'm so excited to be here. You can see I'm back in Maryland, at least for a short period of time. And we got a great word today to think about and to use in our life. And that word, that virtue that we're going to keep in our mind and focus today is trustworthiness. So I love this word, and as I'm sure you do too. So trustworthiness is being worthy of the trust others place in us. When we give our word, we stand by it. Others can rely on us with confidence. We demonstrate by our actions that we keep our promises and commitments. There is constancy in the way we love and loyalty in the bonds of our friendships. Trustworthiness is the foundation of our business agreements and our personal covenants. When we are worthy of trust, we attract abundance, we create lasting success. So, this is just a great word. And as I think about it today, what I'm thinking about is not just the idea of people relying on us and us doing what we say we're going to do, because we can make a promise. And at least I've found with myself that I want to make sure that I not only keep my word, the exact words that I say, but I also have trustworthiness from a much deeper place, and that is from an emotional place. So that, especially in relationships, am I in my relationships, I've promised to be faithful, but am I faithful emotionally? Am I faithful in other ways? Am I giving absolutely no possibility of or opportunity for those that I've made those promises to even think that there might be something that might be off? So it's just an area, it's a fine tuning, I would say, of trustworthiness. And of course, when we give our word, we want people to believe that we're going to do what we say we're going to do. And we keep those commitments and those promises to the letter of the law. But what I'm thinking about today is not just keeping them to the letter of the words that I say, but also to the emotional side, and not giving any sort of idea that there might be, even thinking about something beyond that. So, our ability to be trusted is really based on our words and on our actions and on the way we think and everything that we do. And I just think that that's one of those things that we don't give, that I'm trying to give more attention to, that so that my words, my actions, my thoughts, my emotions, all of those things are in sync with who I really am and the person I want to be, and that is that faithful person in both personal relationships and in friendships and in business agreements. I've always lived my life that way, trying to go beyond to be sure that there is no doubts, that my loyalty is true, and so, that's how I'm thinking about that. How do we help our children to do that, I think, is a bigger question. And I think one of the most important things in trustworthiness with our children is that we don't try to trap them in to doing something that would break that trust. So we begin with the idea that they are trustworthy, and we are careful not to try to trap them. Let's give you an example. We know the child broke something, I don't know, a plate or something. We know that for a fact. There's no doubt in our mind about it. And yet we ask them, did you break the plate? What we're doing is we're giving them the opportunity to think that they could get out of getting in, quote unquote, getting in trouble by telling a lie. And once they tell the lie, then that breaks down our trust in them, and they are no longer trustworthy in our mind. So we build this, I think, this virtue of trustworthiness by beginning with trusting and not trying to trap our kids, especially our kids, into things. And I guess we do the same thing, with adults too, trying to find them tell something. If we know something, we know something, right? And if we believe something, then we can state it that way, that I believe that this is true, or I have noticed that, and this is how I'm seeing it. And so, it's much better to be truthful in those kind of things in that way than it is in trying to, I don't know, find a way to give us more power or something over that other person. So I think this is true in all of our relationships, whether they're business or they're personal, whether they're intimate or they're just friendships. We create our success in our friendships and businesses and in our life by being trustworthy, by wholly being loyal and keeping our promises and commitments, and also in that ability to trust others until there's a reason not to. So that's my thoughts today about trustworthiness and our our desire and need and wants to be faithful. And so we treat all of our agreements as a sacred trust. All right, so that's how I'm thinking about it today. I hope that this word and this virtue is one that is something that you can focus on today too. And I will be focusing on it as I go about my work today, as well as the things I need to do for my family. So thank you very much for being here. Until tomorrow, and until next time, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. All right, until next time. Bye.